Menace. It slithers and slides, snake-like toward you, with eagle eyes scanning for you, the teeth of a lion to seal your fate. You are being stalked by what you made, like a huge Venus flytrap that wants to consume you with vines and tendrils to contain you. Soon you'll be unable to fight. This menace will take your life, this which was planted by your hand, though clearly marked evil, you foolish man. You just wanted to play around and thought this looked like a fun playground. But evil never will change its ways, and it will be your death today. Whispering leaves. In the early morning, before the break of day, I hear the leaves whispering, but what do they say? Stories of the night that the wind knows, of things he has seen as over the earth he blows. Stories of hunger, stories of war, stories describing the plight of the poor, stories of fear, of horrible crimes, murders and rapes, lost human rights, stories of melancholy, loneliness, despair. These are the stories on the early morning air. But listen on, you'll hear a new sound. Somewhere in the earth joy abounds. Sight was given to one who was blind, a cancer healed, a life given more time. In order to help, someone held out a hand. A woman's been married to a very kind man. A newborn baby, a hope is renewed, a soul has found Christ. Yes, these stories too, happiness and sadness come together each day in the whispering leaves. Can you hear what they say? I would if I could. If I could, I would melt all your scars and heal all your wounds. I would if I could, but I can't. If I could, I would hand you the rest of your life on a silver platter. I would if I could, but I can't. If I could, I would give you love which knows no boundaries of time or space. I would if I could, and I can. Time. I've mourned for what time does, for the burdens it places upon us, the family it takes from us, the friends who go before us. I've felt time's heavy hand drape youth with the cloak of age, exchange health for nagging pain, replace my future with numbered days. I've watched time helplessly stealing bits of life from me, and for its final act on me, it's stealing me from me. I miss my mother's red hair. I miss my mother's red hair. I miss her homemade jam. I miss her busy knitting needles and the kindness she gave to me. I miss the way she read a story. I miss the Christmas treat she made. I miss her favorite daffodils and her love of community. I miss my mother's red hair. To my mom, miles away. I wish I could capture in a letter the sounds of children laughing, birds chirping, leaves rustling, kittens purring, and choruses singing, so we could relax and listen and be at peace. I wish a phone call could send the aroma of a newly mown lawn, freshly baked cookies, the perfume of flowers, a pine forest, and peppermint tea, so we could recharge after a long day is done. I wish a text message could send visions of sunrises and sunsets, snowflakes and autumn leaves, grand mountains, and a sandy beach, so we could gaze at the wonder around us. I wish I could send in an email a hug, a kiss, a wink, a handshake, a smile, so you could know how loved you are. The communication sent, the hastily scrawled notes, the carefully chosen gifts do not seem enough, but the message is the same. You are important to me. I love you. You make me better. You are part of me. Santa Claus has many faces. He's a Mississippi man, blind and deaf, whose music transports you to heaven itself. He's a single mother repairing toys to give to homeless girls and boys. He's a black man wearing dreads, hiding gifts in his tool shed. He's a working mother who puts her last bucks into the Salvation Army pot. He's a French club delivering toys to hospitalized girls and boys. He's a thrift store owner who gives away free clothing on Christmas Day. And they continue spreading goodwill throughout the year. The old dirt street. Dust tumbles gently over my feet, rudely dislodged by the summer breeze from its resting place on the old dirt street. This seldom trod rocky road winds through the trees, carrying its load, pointing the way to sparse little homes, homes that survive forever and more, keeping families happily within their doors. No home has ever done any more. The winding street, dusty and old, paved with dirt as in ages ago, more precious than any paved with gold, carries me to my childhood home, where in happiness I abode. And when I learned of the world in which I roam, my roaming feet often return to happy memories built as a girl. When heavy's my heart, its worth unheard, the wizened road yields a pass to me and transports me to fruitful apple trees which hid small children among their leaves and where hatched a thousand dreams. And then I am led to where we sat on raspberries captured by us after defeating the bush's thorny thrust which grew in the wake of those before us, whose past only the road knows of. Then, as the sun says goodbye today, curtained by a dusty haze, the road points my eyes to the place where in the horizon it meets the skyways, beckoning me to search in them. They hold the secrets which will mend. So I deeply inhale that crisp country air, and in its answers find a way to sail, so peace in my heart can once again prevail. No right age should I. In the cemetery, I visit my baby daughter, a child who died before I birthed her, then on to my husband's mother, and then to my beloved stepfather. My father's ashes are scattered about. Two young cousins I buried in the south. My grandparents all went that way. My grandmother picked her own parting day. With a heavy heart, I wander around this place, pondering what I've learned along the way. My thoughts as a child were all such lies. There really is no right age to die. Beloved daffodils, I often gazed from the windows on chilly Vermont mornings and felt enticed to welcome spring by the sunshiny yellow hues of my mother's beloved daffodils. That violin, that violin had a spirit. It's true, I could feel it when its player's eyes were filled with love and with pride as they gently caressed her beloved instrument.